Hi. Thank you for attending today's reading. Let's begin. Sharing more than 28 dreams I had. First, I remember me being requested as a dream hunter at an orc invasion in high school graduation. Second, me being trapped in my house at night with a demon made of blood and ink. Later I flee and meet some people that looked like One Piece characters, but I've never seen them. And we talked about philosophy. Third, I was in an Avatar: The Last Airbender game listening some Oriental philosophical phrases and talking about if I agree. Fourth, I was in a changing building as a dream hunter and later encountered some transsexual girls doing yoga. What was the freaking relation? Fifth, I was still a dream hunter trying to defeat a Shub-Niggurath and Hermes cult. With the help of my girlfriend. Not being a guy, but a lesbian girl. I was in a flying motorcycle being followed by some cultists. 6. 2 LGBT friends being harassed by Italian mafia. The mafia was going to kill their parents and they did it. Now there was a DILF vampire dream hunter talking about a conspiracy and a corporation. He wants to help the teenagers. They met him when he saved one of them when falling from a building. 7. I only remember I jumped from a building and I tried to solve a Rubik cube while falling for some reason. 8. Some Mongolian soldiers giving message in a party of Italian gangsters. 9. Vampires and fairy tale manga. That's the only thing I remember. 10. I was in a ship with all my female partners being sunders. In a hateable way. 11. I was traveling by car doing an university report about prostitution. 12. My best friend, a girl, doing a class about ecology. 13. It is 2019 and I'm doing a map of the meaning of Spanish surnames. While joking with some friends. 14. I'm a superhero. 15. I'm a superhero. 16. I'm seeing a movie at middle school with my best friends. 2 girls. I wanted a pizza and teachers in an enormous fair gave me a chocolate instead. 17. I'm almighty. I should better take advantage in sexual ways. 18. My classmates are playing with me as if I were a bottle. My crush stops them. They all leave in my school. But in complete darkness except for some torches. Something like the blackest night. I say, today I declare myself. I try to look my crush by asking my friends, but I only see a talisman in them. The scene changes to a bright day seeing a large white building and after that, I'm awake. 19. An incredibly boring child show that doesn't exist. At the corner there's the Discovery Kids logo. Latin America. 20. About the dream I only remember soccer and Kiss KNG with my crush in middle school. 21. Planning a Halloween party in Cusco and killing some dogs by mistake. 22. I remember that there was an hour and a half of dream. But it was an anime urban fantasy movie about some girl having ice powers and trying to be a superhero while destroying the city. 23. A horror movie about a car driving on loop. 24. I robbed a sausage shop in a policeman car. But in a hackroom of Pokemon Go. 25. Traveling to the past where magic existed and trying to defeat a dream emperor with the help of my grandpa's friends. But not a movie, just the trailers. 26. I'm with a girl that is supposedly a friend. And some child's going to middle school. A thief appears and I defeat him at a ridiculous and cringy Mortal Kombat sequence. The girl does the fatality. 27. I'm in my school but every construction material is a plant. Chatting I say, sad that after COVID we have to eat vegan food. Later I see a Smash Bros and Sims 4 trailer where characters are my friends. IDKY 28. It was like an anime. Just remember meeting my friends and having a boyfriend. It had fights. Danganronpa like homicides. Just imagine an average anime. 29. An averager anime. With edgy rivals and neketsu tropes. 30. I was in some kind of ritual of graduation in a magic city. I had to travel to some place. I passed on Gringotts Bank and Beach City and there was a hippie. Handsome Inca wizard masturbating and we were friends since then. 31. My crush is on top of me while doing homework and my heart is gonna blow up OMG. 32. I re-encounter with friend from middle school. She's 13 but looks like an 8 or 10-year-old. She starts going into my home but other people are entering my house so I make a curse to make people don't enter. I start crying realizing she won't enter anymore. But she does. We start chatting again and doing other things. 33. Apparently I am working in a magical megacorporation of hamburger restaurants, schools, cashiers, etc. I explore their functions and I am a Casanova with men and women. 34. Dragon Ball style. Evil teacher trapping students. Alchemy plan. Things are vague LMAO but I don't remember anything more lol. End of story. Next story. Animation about the Black Death. Hey guys. I made an animation about some of the history of the Black Death. Check it out. https u2.be/5ra9ihmv_hg. End of story. Next story. How I pulled off the biggest scheme. My name is Henry Connors. I am the average man you would find in cubicles at Microsoft. One day I got so bored of taking PDF transferred tasks that I went into the server room, gained access by stealing my boss's keycard, and disabled the firewall. I didn't know what I was doing. Yet my brain seemed to. I went onto the main computer, Googled a few videos, and went onto the dark web. It's way easier than it should have been. So I scrolled through and saw many pictures. Yes, pictures. Worse than you think. Rapers, murders, and pedophiliac-related stuff. I decided to go to one place that caught my attention. Hitmen.org, a place where you can chat with hitmen and discuss their best kills. I had anxiety doing this but I looked at 2 hitmen, searched 'em up, and sent 'em after each other. I said that they hang out on Saturdays at 12 p.m. at Café Big Rock. It's a cheap one down the street. I then purchased a .4 pistol just in case of dangers. Saturday 11:59. They were both there scanning the area. Then they spotted each other. I can tell by the way they looked at each other that they knew what happened. Though I remember something. I gave them both very large tips when I purchased them, so as soon as the first one moved their hands, the other reached for his gun and shot right in the chest. He fell backward and I can tell he was holding his breath. Jay started to chuckle like a jolly Santa at a mall. But the other hitman was smart. He stood where he was and yelled, "Get up!" The other hitman got up and laughed. And then I saw it. A vest was sticking out of his shirt. He charged at him with a pocket knife in hand. It was all a flash when a larger knife was pulled out of the other one's jacket. Pocket-knifed hitman still charged. He had a plan. He then pointed his gun on his hip, without pulling it out of his holster as he shot it 4 times in his head. The inexperienced one. He won. That was not surprising because he was a secretive one. Maybe he was acting stupid and played smart. He then walked away. And I said, Welp. I'm not bored anymore. My family was watching with me. And my mom asked, "What the hell was that?" She reached for the phone and dialed 911. I was going to stop her, but I didn't want to say too much. I looked back as the body was gone. I then questioned the fact that no one was around. I looked at my phone and realized that the street was closed. Damn. There could have been more potential action. I realized I sounded like a sociopath and killed someone. I continued to have an anxiety attack. I needed to tell someone. So that's why I'm here. The name Henry Connors is fake, so don't Google it. This story is put as fiction. This hits me blunt, wondering who would enjoy this. Why are you even reading this? End of story. That is all for today. If you want to support my automated channel, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.